helps us ensure everyone's safety. Thank you.
Welcome to the Appleton West graduation ceremony class of 2026. Please stand if you are able and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Friends, family, class of 2026, thank you for being here tonight. The story I'd like to tell you, as those of you who know me might expect, is about computers. In 1947, 3 physicists working at Bell Labs invented the first functional transistor based on a piece of gold foil, a spring, and a germanium semiconductor. It was an incredible achievement, lauded by the scientific community, and it earned the physicists a Nobel Prize. But they didn't stop working. Over the course of the following 10 years, they developed and improved that technology to become MOSFETs, which, I'll simplify a bit, ultimately became the basis for all modern computers, from the one in your pocket to the ones that are generating photos of Neil Armstrong if he was a frog. Or they also helped land Neil Armstrong on the moon, which I think is a bit more productive. Now, the reason I like this story is first and foremost because I am a massive nerd, and I could talk about semiconductors and logic gates for hours, but I'm not going to hold you captive for that. The most important part of the story is this. These scientists did something incredible, something that earned them the most prestigious prize in science. But they didn't stop, because they knew there was more to be done. And because they still put in the work after that first accomplishment, they ended up changing the world. Now, not a lot of you are going to be physicists. I think I've spoken with a few people headed in that direction, and maybe they'll end up working at Bell Labs. But over the course of your 4 years here at Appleton West, you've had plenty of opportunities to find something that does speak to you. You've written essays and solved math problems. You may have played in orchestra or band. You may have sung in choir, learned to weld, learned to paint, or like me, learned to do computer programming. You may have taken one of these classes and decided it simply wasn't for you. I took culinary arts sophomore year, and I melted a plastic container all over a stove. Miss Barrett might still have a picture of the resulting mess on the presentation she gives of things not to do while cooking. The people you met here have almost certainly altered your course as well. Without encouragement from friends and teachers, I wouldn't have done theater. I wouldn't have written for the Talisman. I wouldn't have done mountain biking this fall. You're going to meet more people, a lot more people. And here's an adage so cliche, I almost don't have to say it. Make new friends, but keep the old. The people you meet out in the world are the ones that are going to guide you to achieve your goals. But the people to your left and right today are the people who shaped you to be who you are. If you don't see them, call them up sometimes, text them, write letters if you want. In the future, show up to the class reunions. Because as much as it is true that those pioneers in computer science couldn't possibly have made their discoveries without the help of their colleagues at Bell Labs, it's equally true they wouldn't have been in a position to even work there without the support of their family and friends. And as much as I hope these experiences you had at West have inspired you towards your niche, if you're still undecided, that's okay. Most of us who supposedly have our minds made up will change them anyways. I used to think that I would work in a data center for all of my adult life. Can you tell? But now I'm going into computer science, I'm going into political science, at least until I invariably have a crisis junior year and decide I want to become an English teacher. Ask your family, ask your parents, ask your siblings, and they'll tell you. It gets messy. But there's no need to worry. Right now, it's graduation. It's just a jumping off point. That first accomplishment, a commendable one for sure, one you've worked for many years. Be proud of simply making it this far. But don't let this be the end of your accomplishments or education. Know that your impact can't be measured by how many people know your name. You've probably never heard of John Bardeen, one of the 3 Nobel laureates who, like you, graduated a public high school here in Wisconsin. But if you know where to look, his influence can be seen throughout all of the modern world. As long as you keep working towards the next goal, making the next scientific discovery, brokering the next peace deal, helping the next person, holding the next door open behind you, you will change the world in ways both small and revolutionary. Thank you.
I'm a president of a small club here at school called the West Poets Society. So when Miss Teedy introduced the poetry reading bracket in my senior ELA class, my immediate thought was, I have to win. Not for the prize of a $5 gift card, but for my own personal bragging rights. After all, I pride myself in my knowledge of poetry, however mediocre it may be. So I put as much of my heart into the competition as possible, writing my own original poems, many of which I was very proud of. Now seems like a good time to mention I did not win the poetry bracket. And to add insult to injury, I lost to no other than a poem named Big Back. But as much as I hate to say it, Big Back was an excellent poem. The author, Wesley, is one of the students up here on stage with me today. And I think it's safe to say nobody knew Wesley was a poet, not even Wesley himself. In fact, I'd say Wesley was looked at previously as a more timid student. But early on in the bracket, on the first day, Wesley sauntered up to the front of the class with a grin on his face, and he described his insatiable hunger for snacks and sweets. That's when the whole class knew not only that Wesley was a poet, but that Wesley's poems were some of the best among us. Wesley wrote all original poems, and in the championship round against me, won with Big Back Part 2, the second part to his original poem. While I was proud of my final poem, Wesley's line of, "With every bite, I feel my big back growing, and the big back ideas just keep flowing," was impossible to beat. Many great poets besides Wesley sit among us, some of whom have read in our talent show, at open mics, and many of who perfect their craft in solitude. I say this not to open your eyes to the copious amounts of students who write poetry, but instead to point out the interest and talents your peers hold that maybe you haven't seen. And more than that, I hope to inspire you to remember all that your peers have brought to West. Sitting on stage today is a class of poets, artists, athletes, academics, and more. Whether seen or not, the talent and ambition around us is abundant, and I encourage you to look for it in each of your peers tonight. While your individual high school journey will follow you through the rest of your life, you have an opportunity now to see outside of yourself. For both students and parents, the jump from high school into the job market, military, or college feels uncertain and scary. Yet today, I invite you to let go of what is to come and to focus on the individuals around you, including yourself, and all we have accomplished. While Wesley may have beaten me in the poetry competition, I thought I'd give this whole poetry thing one last shot. Before I conclude, I want to read you all a short poem I wrote and read at the start of our poetry competition that feels especially relevant as we sit here today. To the days I'd swing from my parents' hands, fingers sticky from ice cream, hair damp with chlorine. To the days nightlights lit the halls, monsters lay under the bed, and little feet ran to comforting arms. To the days when freedom meant bike rides, crossing busy streets, and pocket change as esteemed currency. To coming days for exploration, where passion finds purchase as new doors are opened. To days filled with lecture hall friends, midterm exams, and dining hall dollars. To days a stuffy dorm will be called home, stomachs twist with the ache for family, yet another piece of you is found. But mostly to today, to the friends who sit beside you, the walk from the student lot, into the ever-fleeting moments we are left to savor. This moment feels a little extra important to savor. So, as our classmates cross this stage, I hope that instead of zoning out, scanning the crowd for your family, or waiting for your name to be called, you can look at each individual student you know, even from just one interaction, and find a moment of appreciation and celebration for them. Find, in this moment, a sense of unity and individuality that you can carry with you as an Appleton West graduate. We've experienced so much growth as a community, and now, for one last time, we get to sit together in our bright blue gowns in the school we've gotten to call home. Thank you.
I'll swim through the sea. I'll climb to the mountain tops. Won't you come follow me? I'll take time to notice all that I see. And after I come so far, you know where I'll be.
Third time. Good evening and welcome to the 122nd commencement ceremony for Appleton West High School. My name is Josh Chudikoff, a proud 1995 graduate of Appleton West High School, and it is my privilege and honor to serve as principal of this storied institution and to present the class of 2026 to our Assistant Superintendent Sherry Garvey, our Board of Education representative, President Kay Eggert, and the greater Appleton community. I would like to take a moment to thank all of the individuals who have made tonight's ceremony special for our graduates and their families. Braden and Elizabeth, thank you for sharing your words. To our choir students, thank you for sharing your gift as musicians. I would like to thank Amanda Newshart and the rest of the West administrative assistants, our facilities and Jack's maintenance staff, our senior advisory teachers, our pupil services team, including our school counselors, psychologists, registrar, and social workers, our West administrative team, including our deans and school resource officer, of course, our classroom teachers, our support staff, and all those elementary and middle school staff, as graduation is not just about the last 4 years, but really a culmination of the last 13. Finally, parents and guardians, I want to thank you. And students, I want to make sure that you thank your parents and guardians for their support. Tonight is as much about their effort as it is yours. I can think of no more fulfilling or meaningful career than that of service. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank all of our first responders, including police, fire, military, and healthcare workers. If you have served, are currently serving, or for those on stage behind me who plan to serve as a first responder, member of the military, or healthcare worker, please rise so we may show our gratitude. Thank you. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to sit in on a choir rehearsal in this auditorium as the group was preparing for their concert in March. One of the pieces, as you saw tonight, had some of the students singing off stage in the aisle among the audience. Mrs. Myers made the comment to her students, "When you are singing in the house, you are really vulnerable and really exposed, but you need to sing out anyway." As we already heard tonight, any musical ensemble is a collection of instruments and voices that play or sing in unison, in harmony, or in some other way where the sum of individual parts creates something meaningful, unique, and special. And yet, each voice is crucial to produce the sound that is heard by the audience. If you are on stage, there is a distance and a feeling of safety when you stand shoulder to shoulder with your peers on the risers. If you are singing in the aisle, your unique voice can be heard by all of those around you. Those closest to you might hear any slip-ups in tone, tempo, or pitch. On the other hand, those around you also have the opportunity to hear the unique presence and value that you bring to the music. There is no one else in the world who can bring what you bring to the overall sound, and because of you, the song sounds just as it does in that moment. One of my favorite aspects of this school is that there is a place for every student and an opportunity for different voices to be heard. We are a sum of our experiences, and our experiences are greatly impacted and influenced by those we come in contact with each day. We do not have to agree with everything we hear or everyone that we meet. In fact, healthy disagreement and dialogue are a cornerstone of our democratic society. As a student, your job at West was to learn so that you leave us equipped to be a discerning citizen. The loudest voice does not always represent the best choice. As you transition into adulthood, your generation will step in to fill the leadership of our communities and our nation. There will be times when you are tempted to stay safely on the stage, to let the noise of the choir drown out your unique voice, or to simply follow the loudest opinion instead of listening for the harmonies of truth. It may be easier to be passive in your own life and in your community, but that is not what your time at West has prepared you to do. You must resist the urge to retreat when things become difficult or controversial, because your presence, your unique pitch and perspective is critical to the song that our world needs to hear. You may not get it right the first time, but as Mr. Franklin said to me last week, if it's worth doing poorly once. Be willing to take risks and start at the beginning and maybe do it poorly once. Be strong, be yourself, sing out loud and proud while also being open to new experiences, perspectives, and ideas. I am not the same person I was over 3 decades ago when I sat where you are sitting now. I am now also not the same person I was 2 decades ago or even 2 years ago. We look, we listen, we reflect, we learn. The songs we sing over the years change as our voices change. Embrace this transformation, for it is through this constant growth and willingness to change that you will truly find the rhythm of your own life. About a month ago, our school community was treated to the musical production of Bye Bye Birdie. If you saw the show, you would probably agree with me that it was quite well done. From time to time on my way out of the office at the end of the day, I would stop in the theater to watch rehearsal from the back of the auditorium, and it was a joy to see how our kids progressed. One of my favorite moments happened the morning of our all-school production, when each actor completed a mic check to make sure that their sound equipment was functioning properly. Each actor had their own unique sound check, whether it was some poetry, one of their favorite songs from any parts of their lives, or something nonsensical made up on the spot. That mic check reminded me again of the sense of belonging at West. There is a place for every student that walks through these doors because that is the environment that the students and staff create for each other. As you leave West tonight, I challenge you to continue to create environments in your life that have room for everyone and build bridges, regardless of what they use for their sound check or what song they might be singing. And now, it is with great pride that I declare that the class of 2026 has completed all requirements set forth by the Appleton Area School District Board of Education for the awarding of a high school diploma. Assistant Superintendent Sherry Garvey will now recognize the class of 2026. Please welcome Assistant Superintendent Garvey to the stage.
Good evening, esteemed graduating seniors, families, and friends. It's a privilege to join you tonight to commemorate the Appleton West graduating class of 2026. On behalf of all staff members in the Appleton Area School District, I express our profound excitement for the graduates tonight, marking the culmination of a 13-year educational journey. We extend our gratitude to the families for entrusting us with the development of your graduate. The past 4 years have underscored the unpredictability of life, teaching us the importance of mutual support during challenging times. We commend our graduates for their resilience in overcoming unprecedented hurdles, confident in their readiness to embark on the next phase in their lives. As you graduate tonight, the district harbors hopes for you. Firstly, we hope that as you reflect on your time in our district, particularly at Appleton West High School, you can recall moments of inspiration, be it from a teacher, a coach, advisor, classmate, or friend. Whether it be through academic pursuits, artistic endeavors, or extracurricular activities, we hope that you found inspiration here. Graduates, may you perceive this evening as truly special, as your family and friends gathered here undoubtedly do. We recognize that you've experienced much over your 4 years, and it's our hope that amidst it all, you've found inspiration and acquired valuable lessons to carry far beyond these walls. We hope you've learned that there are no shortcuts or easy solutions in life. Rather, meaningful solutions require considerable effort and perseverance. Challenges will arise, and it's essential to confront them with determination, viewing them as stepping stones toward your envisioned future, a future attainable only through hard work. In essence, if it's easy, it warrants scrutiny. If it's challenging, it's worth striving for, as nothing worthwhile comes without effort. Our first hope is that you found inspiration here at West. Our second is that you've gained valuable insights during your time here. And our final hope is that when you reminisce about your tenure in the Appleton Area School District, and particularly these last 4 years at Appleton West, you do so with fineness. Congratulations and best wishes. I now have the honor of introducing our next speaker, who will accept the class of 2026, Appleton Area School District's Board of Education President, Kay Eggert. It is a genuine privilege to have President Eggert here tonight, and I'm certain she shares in the pride as we all feel as we gather to celebrate this momentous occasion. Please join me in welcoming AASD's Board President, Kay Eggert.
Well, good evening, graduates, families, friends, and staff. I am truly honored to be here tonight on behalf of the Appleton Area School District Board of Education to participate in this commencement ceremony. As previous speakers have pointed out, graduation is a joyous event, a powerful milestone, a moment that marks both an ending and a beginning. It is more than a ceremony. It is a reflection of academic and personal growth, hard work, determination, and resilience throughout an educational journey. Graduation is also anticipation of next steps, seeking new opportunities, fulfilling of dreams, and finding one's place beyond the walls of the Appleton Area School District. This year, our district embraced the message, "You belong, are welcome, and can succeed in the AASD." Graduates, tonight you exhibit that truth. You've worked hard, overcome obstacles, and grown into thoughtful, capable individuals ready to shape the future. Each of you has found success and fulfilled the requirements for graduation set forth by the Board of Education. You deserve congratulations for all that you have accomplished to reach this point. We also recognize that no one crosses this finish line alone. We extend deep gratitude to your families, friends, teachers, and staff, the people who believed in you, supported you, and walked alongside you every step of the way. Graduates, as you start your next chapter, whether it's college, career, military service, or something uniquely your own, carry with you this truth. You belong, you are welcome, and you are ready for success. On behalf of the Board of Education, it is my great honor to accept the Appleton West class of 2026 for graduation. Congratulations, graduates. We wish the very best to each one of you.
Braden Kapal. Elizabeth Clark. Kaylee Williams. Stella Whitby. Tegan Wilkins. Annabella Hanneman. Jordan Carstetter. Natalia Hesselman. Hazel Ryan Wanzek. Joshua Lee. Silas Prince. Caleb Kim. Austin Metco. Jaden Talbot. Isla Tompkins. Eliana Clift. Layla Motorson. Chloe Deering. Mariah Fraze.
Olivia Bergen. Kada Aby. Romina Ahumada Montero. Yareli Almanza Covarubio. Samantha Archer. Luis Arceniega. Gabby Ardeno. Ray Armstrong. Derek Arndt. Darian Asplund Shaheen. Isaiah Awe. Maya Ballerstein. Henry Barclay. Charlie Bates. Kaylee Bay. Melanie Becerra Murillo. Elise Beckett. Ellie Berger. Gloria Behengo. Gracelyn Blake. Valentine Bodie. Gavin Briggs. Bo Brown. Ryan Bruchert. Anya Bensley. Sophie Bensley. Allison Buss. Vanessa Cabrero. Aiden Castonia. Adrina Chamorro. Alexander Chang. Julia Chang. Randy Chang. Isabella Chappell. Gabriel Chiangwa.
Gavin Cittadino. Julia Cleveland. Tyler Collins. Alexander Countney. Christopher Cox. Aspen Dalton. Mariska Michael Davies. Marcy Davis. Riley DeBar. Caden Degenhart. Oliviana Delaney. Chloe Diedrichson. Khadijah Drame. Peyton Duff. Wyatt Dunn. Hung Jung. Matthew Dvorak. Ariana Edmond. Dathan Eggers. Brandon Ike. Skylar Ellenbecker. Kyla Erickson. Ian Espinoza Moreno. Kyan Femal. Nevea Femal. Jovial Figueroa Negron. Alyssa Fisher. Maya Flaker. Alejandro Flores. Salvatore Flores. Logan Fransky. Juan Gallardo. Samantha Gallardo. Avin Gallert. Osiel Garza. Celia George. Indigo Alcione George. Aaliyah Goffard. Graham Goldschmidt. Xavion Goodman. Julian Griffin.
Haiti Hazy. Isaac Hall. Callie Hanges. Luke Heisey. Aiden Heller. Vince Herr. Marcella Hermes. Allie Hernandez. Reed Hankins. Stephen Hoffensberger. Olivia Hovde. Lamona Ilunga. Braylon Ice. Eka Iteka. Eden Jackson. Roxanne Jenkins. Piper Johnson. Tyler Josie. Petra Carwick. Natalie Keller. Katie Kelly. Gabrielle Kalecki. Ella Kirschner. Allie Kaler. Victoria Kona. All right. Okay. Thank you. Madison Krause. Viviana Lance. Lexi Larson. Carter Lathrop. Miley Lavach. Annie Lee. Jacob Lee. Jaden Lee. Katrina Lee. Jonathan Lone. Thomas Lopez. Viola Lopez Armas. Kevin Lohr. Rose Lohr. Wesley Lohr. Caden Lewick. Jackson Lidkey. Reader Ludkey. Davin Lyman. Zachary Madsen. Santia Mahoro. Alexander Mandel. Audrey Mann Disler. Riley Marquez. Eleanor Martin. Zion Martinez. Paulina Martinez Bustamante. Dulce Martinez Soria. Brady Mikesel.
Beatrice Melius. Amelia Menting. Kanan Melamans. Amara Meyer. Owen Meyer. Alexa Meyer. Florence Malambo. Madison Millhop. Zachariah Minton. Caroline Middlestat. Luca Melina Regla. Maddie Mooney. Isaac Morris. Caston Morris. Gage Morrison. Ty-J Moses. Ariana Moscoller. Lola Myers. Aaliyah Nakwe. Grace Nelson. Dylan Niesman. Val Newman. Lauren Newhouse. Andrew Nolasco. Owen Noss. Madeline Newsart. Kaylin O'Connell. Forrest Olson. Christian Omba. Winter Parker. Periana Peace. Perion Peace. Antonio Pena. Linnea Perez. Mason Peterson. Carter Phillips. Giordani Pierre. Delilah Pitterly. Helena Porter. Gavin Porto. Hunter Postel. Coriante Powell Goodwin. Addison Preen. Deontay Probst. Riley Pullen. Gavin Quella. Grayson Rabideau. Allison Raditz. Emma Ray. Ethan Reiths. Jesslyn Robinson. Milo Rodriguez. Jalen Rogers. Joseph Romanesco. Ephraim Rosine. Kaylin Ryberg. Kalia Salinas. Jennifer Sanchez. Chloe Som. Shiloh Scheibel. Lana Schmidt. Lauren Schmidt. Gabriel Schultz. Meow Meow Shy. Dorian Skoleski. Vince Smith. Jade Songs. Samuel Stahl. Lexus Stead. Corgan Swan.
Camila Tapia. Emriana Tendick. Frankie Turan. Angelina Tao. Anita Tao. Aria Tao. Isaac Tao. Shiny Yang. Mallory Thompson. Aranza Toro Romeo. Eileen Trejo. Sandra Turner. Pranav Vadla. Adea Velasky. Owen Van Lannen. Violet Van Kuyk. Jacob Van Dalwyk. Reggie Vandenberg. Emma Vandenhoevel. Braylon Vang. Jaden Vang. Jerry Vang. Morgan Van Rossum. Jake Van Stratton. Chase Verbumen. Alana Verhagen. Noah Verhagen. Norberto Verhagen. Kale Vogel. Truman Vogel. Dakota Voigt. Nadine Vu. Vivi Vu. Sam Wakowiak. Piper Wigman. Elizabeth Weinfurter. Zoe Wires. Hunter Wheaton. Peyton Wiedemann. Cole Wingender. Oliver Wood. Madeline Woodford. Reed Woodward. Ella Waters. Aubrey Robluski. Ariel Zhang. Hayden Zhang. Kalia Zhang. Katana Zhang. Ken Zhang. Rogue Zhang. Sky Zhang. Alvin Yang. Shenyan Yang. Madeline Zanto. Mariana Zappet Fernandez. Taya Zaruba. Merrick Zimmerman. Catherine Zwicker. Jake Longsign. Cameron Spoke.
All right. All right, guys. So, with the awarding of diplomas complete, it is time for the last time-honored tradition of a high school student, the turning of the tassel. Prior to the ceremony, you began with the tassel on your right. Moving the tassel is a visual and physical symbol of your achievement and transition. Graduates, at this time, move your tassel from right to left. Audience members, I ask that you wait for the end of the recessional before exiting the auditorium. You may meet and celebrate with your graduate outside on our front lawn. Thank you for your support of our students, and let's give the class of 2026 another round of applause.